Hey everyone, and welcome back to History with Shahzad. Today, we're embarking on a fascinating journey back in time. We're going to explore 4 groundbreaking inventions that literally changed the course of human history. But here's the twist. We're going to put your history knowledge to the test. I'll introduce each invention, and your challenge is to figure out which one came first. Think you've got it? Let's find out. If you love unraveling the mysteries of the past, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into ancient secrets. Alright, let's kick things off with our first contender, the coin. Imagine a world without standardized money. It's chaotic, right? Well, our journey starts in the ancient kingdom of Lydia, which is in modern-day Turkey around the 7th century BCE, before coins trade was a messy barter system. You'd trade your chickens for some cloth or your grain for a pot. But how many chickens is a yard of cloth worth? It was confusing and inconsistent. The Lydians had a brilliant idea. They took a naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver called electrum, shaped it into small, uniform pieces, and stamped them with an official seal, often a lion's head. Suddenly, value had a standard form. This wasn't just about making trade easier. It was about creating trust and a universal measure of worth. These first coins revolutionized economies, paving the way for complex markets, taxation, and the very concept of wealth as we understand it today. A small metal disc with a massive impact. Next up on our list, let's navigate to ancient China for our second invention, the compass. Long before GPS and Google Maps, how did sailors and explorers find their way across vast, featureless oceans or dense, uncharted forests? The answer lies in a simple yet profound discovery from the Han Dynasty around the 2nd century BCE. Early Chinese innovators noticed a peculiar property of a mineral called lodestone. It naturally aligned itself with the Earth's magnetic field. Their first compasses were surprisingly simple. They would carve a piece of lodestone into a spoon shape and balance it on a smooth, bronze plate marked with cardinal directions. This south-pointing spoon would always swivel to point south. Later, they developed magnetized needles, either floated in a bowl of water or placed on a pivot. This was a game-changer. The compass unlocked the potential for long-distance sea travel, allowing legendary explorers like Zheng He to command massive fleets across the Indian Ocean. It transformed navigation from an art of stargazing and guesswork into a science, connecting cultures and continents like never before. Now, let's sweeten things up a bit with our third invention, crystallized sugar. Believe it or not, the sweet treats we enjoy today have their roots in ancient India. While people had been chewing on sugarcane for its sweet juice for millennia, it was the inventors of the Gupta Empire around the 4th century CE who figured out how to turn that juice into a transportable, storable product. The process was ingenious. They would boil down the sugarcane juice, a complex procedure to remove impurities and concentrate the sweetness. Then they would let this thick syrup cool. As it cooled, sugar crystals formed. The Sanskrit word for these crystals was khanda, which is the origin of our word candy. This was a luxury item, a rare and precious commodity often referred to as white gold. When traders brought these sweet crystals along the Silk Road, they introduced a whole new world of flavor to the Middle East and Europe, forever changing culinary history and our collective sweet tooth. Finally, we arrive at our fourth and final invention, and for this, we return to ancient China. Let's talk about paper. Before paper, recording history was a cumbersome task. People wrote on heavy bamboo slips, expensive silk, or cumbersome clay tablets. Information was not easily shared or stored. Then, during the Eastern Han Dynasty, around 105 CE, a court official named Tai Lun is credited with perfecting the paper-making process. The method was revolutionary. He took materials like mulberry bark, hemp, old rags, and fishnets, and mashed them into a pulp with water. This pulp was then spread thinly over a porous screen, pressed to remove the water, and left to dry in the sun. The result was a lightweight, flexible, and affordable writing surface. Paper transformed civilization. It made knowledge accessible, enabling the widespread printing of books, the creation of detailed records, and the rapid spread of ideas. It democratized information and became the foundation for education, literature, and bureaucracy. So there you have it, 4 monumental inventions. The coin from ancient Lydia, the compass from Han Dynasty China, sugar from Gupta India, and paper, also from ancient China. Each one carved a new path for humanity. Now for the big question. Which one came first? Take a moment, think about the timelines we discussed. Have you got your answer? Drop your guess in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what you all think. Thanks so much for joining me on this historical quest today. If you enjoyed this trip through time, please give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. That way, you'll be the first to know when we uncover more amazing facts from our shared past. Until next time, stay curious.